Mike from Asymmetrical Preparedness. This video is on dehydrators, dehydration, all the things regarding dehydrating. So it's a very essential prepper skill. Something you need to know how to do, you need to be doing, and it's a great way to increase your preps. So dehydrators, hopefully you have a dehydrator. And for now, as long as we have power available, a dehydrator is a good thing to have, a good source of making food more viable for long-term storage, so it lasts longer. But in a grid down situation, hopefully you guys know how to dehydrate without your dehydrators. You know, solar oven, trays, like we used to do when I was a kid. I grew up, when I was a little kid, I was in the Central Valley of California. Hot, really hot in the summer. So my mom and I would lay out these cookie sheets and like thin sliced meat, making beef jerky, and cover them with a cheesecloth and made jerky, just sitting them right there in the sun. Depends on your terrain, your area, what kind of weather you get there, what you have to do to make to dehydrate food. So hopefully you're using your dehydrators. Hopefully it's a really good way to get a source of more preps, basically, and less expensive. Instead of buying dehydrated or freeze-dried foods, which are more expensive, you can buy the foods now while they're inexpensive, because even meat is way less expensive to buy than jerky. So buy the meat. I may do a video on dehydration or how to do it, but there's so many different sources out there. I'm sure you can look on YouTube. There's probably 1,000 videos on how to dehydrate, how to make beef jerky or turkey jerky or chicken jerky or whatever kind of jerky you want to make. So watch the videos, learn how to do it, practice making different kinds, make up some good jerky, dehydrate different fruits and vegetables, vacuum seal them, or put them in Ziploc bags with oxygen absorbers, or Mylar bags and oxygen absorbers in some kind of container, labeled, dated, all that kind of stuff. But the biggest thing about dehydration is hopefully you guys are doing it already, because you got to know how to do it, especially practicing with the non-powered options, the solar options, because I wouldn't count on the grid being here. Whether, EMP probably take down most of the grid, but not even just an EMP, just an SHTF scenario, economic collapse of the dollar, Civil War situation, whatever you see as the situation, we'll probably, in a short order, lose the grid or the full power and full effect of the grid, just because the effects on other people, whether or not people are going to go to work and work at the power places, whether or not we're going to have trucks still rolling for supplies to repair the stuff in the power grid, etc. I wouldn't count on that. So you need to be practicing, making solar ovens. I mean, it's real simple. Just some plywood, some screws, or some nails, some tin foil, some clear, glass or Lexan or plastic or something like that. There's so many different ways to make. It's so simple to make a solar oven. Okay, so learn how to make them, practice with them, make jerky, make dehydrated fruits and vegetables, whatever it is, in them now. Learn how to do it now. I talk about that all the time. I try to stimulate your guys' brains to figure out what you can do now, what you need to be doing now, and what are good skills to learn now while it's easy. It's easy to do so. It may take a little extra time. Yeah, you're short on time. I understand. I'm short on time. That's why a lot of my videos are in my vehicles, driving to and from work, because I don't have anything else to do but sit here and blab, 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 blab to you guys. So I just want to add value and get your guys' creative juices flowing, stimulate thought, and give you ideas of where to go, what to do, what you should be thinking of, things you haven't thought of yet. So dehydration is very important. How to make this kind of stuff with and without power, and practice doing so with and without power. Use your dehydrators, but make it a family project on a weekend or something like that with your kids or your wife or your husband or your friends. That'd be a great thing to do at a MAG meeting or a tribe meetup or something like that. Have some different individuals bring different supplies. Like, hey Joe, you bring a sheet of plywood, or you just ask for volunteers. Joe's like, hey, I'll bring a sheet of plywood. Okay, sweet. Somebody else like, I'll bring some nails and a hammer. Oh, awesome. And somebody else like, yeah, I got a bunch of tinfoil. I'll bring some tinfoil. And then you practice right there in your group, and you build a bunch of solar ovens. One for each family, or for each member, or however your dynamic works. So then everybody has them. That's a great thing to do. Great time to make different things and to help outfit everybody in your MAG, your group, your team, your tribe, whatever it is, with all these needed things. Because especially the inexpensive things. You can have volunteers. I'm sure if somebody volunteered to bring extra wood for other people or extra nails, none of this stuff costs much money. So, and they would like the fact that, yes, they're spending a little extra than than Mike over there or something, but they are also they're empowering that person that may not be able to bring some of the supplies, and they're giving them more skill sets, and that person's going to be there for them when SHTF happens. That's why we got each other's backs. We need to help each other out. We need to expand the knowledge, expand the capabilities. So think about these things, learn how to do them, and do them. Practice, do the things I talk about all the time. So prepare a little every day. Prepare out of peace of mind, not out of fear. Don't be a fear monger. Don't fear porn. The end of the world is not right now. Is it going to be tomorrow? I don't know. Is it going to be 1,000 years from now? Who knows? Only He knows. So don't worry about it. Just do your best. Be your best. Stay positive. I love you guys. Please like, please subscribe, do the things, comment below. Blessings to you and yours.